We've got a frozen lake. Mucky, hang on. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, the lake's frozen. It's beautiful. People have been chucking stones in to try and crack it. It's not very often you see the tarn frozen over. The circles you can see the aeration. You all right, Ralph? Tarn's frozen over. It's a fair while since I've seen that. Question is, where's the ducks? Because I brought a load for the ducks. Shandy, you all right? Kirsty, Carl? Those circles are aerating to stop the blue-green algae. But the lake's frozen. Michael, how you doing? Manoj, thanks for coming in. If I've missed anyone, sorry. Gavin, how you doing? Dan? Angela? Someone's been chucking decent-sized rocks in. I think that's a rock, yeah. Someone's had dogs out, there's sticks in. Idiotic people. You all right, Jamie? Try and not get you with the glare of the sun. Right, you can have a little bit. Look at that. Well, that sounded funny. Oh, it's these water things. We're going to have to walk around the top to go and find the ducks. Because this bit's frozen, the ducks are at the top end. So we'll go have a look over. Tatty, how you doing, Tatty? Exactly. You see the stick? The stick. There-ish. You alright? Headshot. They've got some cracks in it. But it's still frozen. Beautiful. It looks and sounds like it's not frozen in that top corner. Tango, you alright? Monktown, Stormy, how you doing, Stormy? We've got a frozen lake. Well and truly frozen. It looks to be frozen the depth of the step, I think. But some idiots have had their dogs on it. Irritates the hell out of me. Yeah, exactly. Animals and kids. The ducks are flying in around the back. So yeah, we're going to go and find the ducks because I've got a big bag of food for them. I thought they might still be up at this end, but they've been frozen, of course. They've gone around the back, so let's go. Jason, Gareth, and Dodge. Looks beautiful though. You can see the snow, the amount of snow that we've had on top. So we've had a couple of dustings since this froze over. Yeah, I'm not going on it, Annie. I'm being super careful. I drove here. Lloydies, how are you alright? Ayla, how you doing? That's where the duck action is. Oh no, the ducks are coming down this end. So they might come this way for a feed. We'll go down, see if they'll come over. Is it because they've seen I've got a bag? Thierry, how you doing? I was really good and I drove here today. Quack quacks. Oh. Goldfinch. A young goldfinch, so I'm going to give it some food. A very young goldfinch. See? Dale, how you doing? Dale Fluff, Stormy, everyone's got scorching hot weather. And we've got frozen lakes. It's mint. I love it that we're all over. I can't see a single quack quack hanging around up here. That's unusual. And I brought my cup of coffee in my pocket. You like cottonwood? So we've had some ducks just fly in there. Keeping an eye out. But yeah, kids and dogs, don't let them near frozen water. I mean, this lake's big. It's a couple, 2.5 mile. Is it 2.5 mile walk around it? Right, it's not a little expanse of water for that to freeze over, but it'd be only thin. I mean, someone's been chucking sticks in there, look. Bugs the life out of me. The rowing club's not even tried to come out. So we're going to go for a wander and find the ducks. Gareth, it's unusual, it freezes right over. Shows how cold it is here. The car was saying -4 on the drive through. Angela Thierry's amazing. He goes and teaches the kids music. He takes them food. He looks after them. He's a good bloke. See all those sticks and stones that have been thrown out? I don't particularly want to make the ducks come over here if it's going to be a bit dodgy for them. So we'll just go around. We'll probably hit a dead spot on the back corner on the way, but I'll be able to get past it quite quick. Beautiful day for it though, even though it is -4. There's a little tiny bit of warmth. Well, it was saying -8 in the car this morning when it was warmed up, and that's normally a couple of degrees warmer than outside, really is, isn't it? So, most winters we do get down to about -11, but not for prolonged periods of time like this. I think by the time it breaks, it's been that kind of temp for about 2 weeks. It's not been above 0 for a week. Most days -2 is about the warmest. I think today and tomorrow are going to be the coldest of all. See, that's a fair big thick piece of ice there. About 3-inch thick. It's nice seeing the water all back up. What's Ross saying? RIP to those children and their families. Heartbreaking. Whatever you do, keep animals and young kids, all kids, away from frozen water. You also heard tales of dog owners dying because they've gone in to save the dogs. Keep them on a lead in places like this. Just lush. Look at that. That's pretty. This isn't because they've got the aerators on for the algae. They're freezing up. Yeah, they're freezing, so the bubbling's not kind of happening much. That's all actually frozen, it's not liquid as it looks. Such a pretty place. Normally the squirrels, there's quite a few squirrels live here. Let's see if we find any. Head shoulder hold with a kid. It's 8, 10 and 11. I know it's rare to get frozen bodies of water in the UK, more in some areas, southern areas than more than up here, but still teach your kids keep away from the lakes, the rivers, the streams, the ponds. If it's frozen, stay away. And keep your dogs on a lead. Got any squirrel action in here? I can't see any. Ooh, I see ducks. Quack quacks, I've got your food. Bless them, they're eating Rose, how you doing, Rose? Rose is lush. Yoga, how you doing? Oh no, Kirsty. I hope the poor Ben comes through it. Right, quack quacks and coots. I'm going to make your day. So you've got 3 coots. You can tell the coots are hungry as well because that one's going to come over. And normally they are very shy. We've got a... Here you go, look. Put it closer so you don't feel so freaked out. Got coots and moorhens. I always get them mixed up. The coots. Yeah, the red beaks are the coots. I always get them mixed up. You see the white stripe down the side? The feet are huge. I bought some chicken layer pellets as well. Just to always get them mixed up. There you go, quack quacks, fill your bellies. And you little moorhens. Now if you can see, the legs are bright yellow and the feet are huge. Ruthie, how you doing, Ruthie? Mr. Whistle. Oh, sugar, Ruthie. Ruthie, stay there, don't move. I went to give you a spanner and it accidentally blocked you. Hang on, Ruthie, come back. There you go. You got a spanner, Ruthie. Sorry. Yes, Ruthie, you've got a spanner. I didn't screw up. See, these are normally dead shy, so it's about 7 foot away from me. Adrian, how you doing? It's nice to see that they'll... Right, stop walking down there and go back to the food. Right, I'll point you that way, see if we've not got the sun in your face. out to the water. And I'll swap your side as we get around this corner. Jimmy, that goes for you too. Be careful around those canals. If you have to pull anything out, be super, super careful. Ooh, that looks a bit trippy. How you doing, Mr. Whistle? Right, I'll turn it so that sun doesn't get you. There's loads and loads of quacking up this top end. And the swans, I could see the swans before. Right, I'll turn you this way. That's where I've just come from. There, look, this one's working. Can you see it's not a water monster. It's a stop algae. And that's what the other spots are, but these ones have stopped working and they're starting to, they're frozen over. Mostly. There underneath the ice, which should be interesting. How you doing, Ruthie? So they're not on this little bay, they must be around the back. And this bay is called a sedge bay. Do you know what? I thought that was a dead upside down pigeon for a minute. But it's a log. Oh shoot! Ow! 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 I want to trip over my laces. Right, let's go around to the bird island and see if there's any, because I can see some sat just there. That wasn't a pleasant moment. Yeah, I normally get the mixed corn. It's all crumbled up in it. It's got sweet corn chunks in. And I've stuck them some layers pellets in just for a few extra vitamins and minerals. And the odd calci worm. Oh, sorry, that sun's in your face. How rude. Godson, you alright? The ground's lifting because it's got the ice and the frost in the ground. Now if you'll be able to tell it, the ground's lifted. So I'm sinking when I stand on bits. I reckon the majority of the ducks are going to be around the old hotel. Oh no, we've got more hens. I hear close quack quacks. Quack, quack quacks are very noisy over here. Let's go fire them. Right, hang on, Ralph, I'll get a handful out to show you. There's a calci worm, look. So it makes a corn, chunks of sweet corn. There isn't any maize in there, is there? And layers pellets. T-Rep, how you doing? Ooh. Chuck it for the blackbirds on there. The staff at the cafe put food out for the birds. Trying to have a look where they are. Looks like the ducks are sleeping up on here, or is it the swans? What the hell was that? That didn't sound very good. It was like a hand of a Baskervilles if you stuck it in the back of a big metal shed. Now I've had the swans sleeping up on here. Let's go find them. Dodge behave. If you stuck a big old hound of the Baskervilles in a shipping container and shut the door at the same time while it bellowed, that's what it sounded like. See how I'm good at describing stuff? I'm brilliant. I've got a look. Oh. Thrush. Right, I'll chuck some food down in there for the wild birds. Boo boy, thanks for coming in. Got your spanner. Right, I'll chuck those birds some food. Andy, how you doing? Andy, yes I am, and I drove here. See how good I am being. I drove. I'm chucking the wild birds some food down on here. You got them all coming to drink. There's an open bit just there. See how good I am. I'm not feeding the crows though, I don't like the crows. Will we see any race horses today? There is race horses up here. I can't see any. Ooh, where does that path take you? No, shows be good. Ooh, it takes you to Farnham. I'll have to gauge how far that is. Oh, sun's going to be an issue here. Hang on. I see loads of ducks. Right, I'll turn you this way. I'll have hidden you from the sun. Ish. That sky.